What's going on, my Tilly Bitches, man? The caveman here. And yeah, I'm downsizing, guys. I'm downsizing. I don't know. I hit like the wall on like just collecting wise. Like, I think we all kind of do this. Like, we want representation. We want to spend the least amount of money. And I'm just looking at a lot of my McFarlane stuff. And I've got a decent Batman collection. I'll admit it, good details, representation wise. If you want like, speeding bullet Batman, boom, there you go. That's good representation. I don't know where you would ever get like another speeding bullet Batman, but when it comes to like certain things, I'm upgrading in a different way. Like downsizing in one way, upgrading in another way. Now that does not mean that I'm not going to end up getting stuff that's obviously like on a cheaper end or something that's still good products though. Because McFarlane stuff, like, I don't like his business ethics. I don't like the way he treats his fans. We all know this. I've had tons of videos like that. But I'm just kind of at a breaking point with it, where it's like, if I see a $70 Batman Beyond figure, and he releases a Batman Beyond figure, and I know he's losing the license and all that. This is not, let's not even get into that. But if I see those two things, and I see a better version, I'm honestly going to get the better version now. Like, it is what it is. And there's still, I'll still get like Marvel Legends and stuff. Like, I'll still grab some of those up because their stuff is not that bad. Do they do what they do too with certain things? Of course they do. But I am going to be going more like third party or a little more bang for your buck, because I am really at that breaking point. I'm trying to be even more selective than ever, especially around McFarlane stuff, where it's just like the other day, when I was at Target and I seen that Lobo, I would have liked to get him, but it was just like, there was just like this bad taste holding it up for $35, seeing it was nothing but reuse. He was like blue. He came with a dolphin, which I still don't know what that's about. That's, I guess, a deep cut for some people. But I'm annoyed with it. Like I'm stagnant at this point, where it's like, you gotta just get good things for your collection, and I'm not saying you can't get whatever you want. I'm just saying, this is me personally. And I know it's rough times too. Like, I know it's rough out there, with costs and everything being on the rise and stuff. But I feel it's just more worth it. It's more satisfying. You get a bigger dopamine fix when you get something extra special. I mean, of course you get a dopamine fix if you're getting like a cheaper product that is like really good bang for your buck. Jada's Street Fighter line is like that. Like, they do really nice stuff for their price points. Like, they really do. Like, they have nice stuff. And, there's plenty of other brands that are like lower priced that make good products and don't treat their fans and everything as just like pieces of garbage, with the pieces of garbage they try to sell to you and me and everybody. But it is at that point for me where I get to these points every once in a while. I've been doing this forever. I had my old McFarlane like stuff from like his Spawn lines and all that. I had tons of stuff that before I moved, I had ended up selling so much stuff that I had no idea I even had. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it again. Why not do it again? You gotta do it. You gotta downsize once in a while, and then you gotta really figure out what direction you want to go with your collection and what you prefer, and what is best for you. That's really what it's all about. No, what is best for you? And McFarlane is just he's losing the DC license anyway. He's actually making me go ultra selective by not having a little grip on DC fans anymore. I know he's dabbling in other things, but it's really at that point. I'm gonna stick with trying to do my customs and third party stuff. And what do you guys do? What do you guys prefer? I'm always interested to have a conversation. If I can't be the only guy that thinks the way I think about certain things. That's the interesting part about collecting to me also. You gotta. And plus, I'm on limited space, so that adds to it. So it's like, all right, well, there's only so much I can really do. So there's so much cool shit I want to look at and surround myself with. And I don't want something that I'm going to look at and it's just going to leave a bad fucking taste in my mouth, you know? Not that he doesn't have, yeah, it's McFarlane again with the good pieces and stuff. As a matter of fact, last year he made one of my favorite figures of the year, and that was that Scarecrow. You know, that Scarecrow is like, I'm going to hold on to that Scarecrow. Like, I'm not going to get rid of the Scarecrow, you know, but I'm definitely working on stuff, like, for real. There's no reason not to. Like, you know, you gotta really prioritize stuff. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think and how do you do your thing, and you know if there's any relativity to anything I just said. Oh man, I'm a little off, guys. I'm tired. You know, I it's been a long day for me. Anyway, guys, you know me, always on the lookout. Cool stuff to bring to you. Always call it how I sees it, and I'll catch you guys next time in the cave.